Things to consider when shooting with a social media influencer. The 5 W's and an H. Who, what, where, when, why, and how. So I'm still getting used to this whole vlogging thing. I just got up a bunch of steps. I forgot how it was to come up in a walk up. Okay, that's a walk up, right?
It is
when you literally gotta walk up the stairs. Yeah, that's basically what we just did. So today's shoot, I have not been in New York in a long time. Today's one of the first times I've been back, and it's fitting because it's the end of the year. I'm trying to get back into things. So shout out to Gabe. Let me go ahead and adjust this brightness. Hey, shout out to Gabe.
Yep.
And I'm a silhouette now. The term is social media influencer, but it might be called something else in a few years. For now, it's someone who can leverage their social currency to sell something. To you, probably. They might have the skill set to take their own photos or insert you, the photographer, for hire. If you're just starting out and haven't considered shooting with someone who's not quite a model or not yet a celebrity, think about shooting with one of your influential peers. But before you go out and get some random cool shots of your friends, here's an old tip to give your photos some clarity. The who is the model. The what is the brand. The where is the location that you shoot. The when is the deadline or time frame you have to shoot in. The why, well, for this one, we're talking about influencers, so it's influencer marketing. How is how you plan to execute and display these images. So for me, this is gonna be Instagram, social media, and we're gonna be shooting photos. The who for me was Gabe Stone-Shayer, a member of the American Ballet Theater, awesome dancer, but he's also has a certain level of juice that he can leverage as well. The what was a liquor brand, Lobos Tequila. The where was a apartment converted into a studio in New York City. We chose a spot to shoot in through Peerspace. The when or deadline and time frame for this shoot was about a week. I just had about 3 to 5 days to turn around these images, which is typically my normal turnaround time anyway. The time frame for this was during COVID, so that obviously is a problem. The why, like I said, influence and marketing. And once again, the how is through Instagram, sharing these images on social media. I don't know if you ever seen Get 'Em to the Greek, but it's the furry wall. I don't know, we're not gonna be on that Jeffrey today though. But so let's go see what we got. We got, like I told Gabe earlier, like mirrors. Boom. We got a little pink kitchen situation here. That might be cool to come back to. We got all white bathroom, like I'm showing an apartment. Somebody basically took their apartment, put it on Peerspace, and rented it out for everybody to come by and have whatever you want to do. I guess a photo shoot ideally. Of course, I'm thinking podcast set because they got the neon light right here in this one. Do what you love. So this shoot happened towards the end of 2020, and it had been about a couple of months, if not the whole year, since I'd been in New York to actually do a photo shoot. Too much time had passed, and at this point, I was tired of letting the pandemic dictate my moves. So we took precaution. We wore masks, made sure we were in a clean space, and even limited our team down to just me and Gabe. We had limited space to shoot in. If you're familiar with New York apartments, they're pretty small or oddly designed, but to get through this conflict, we were able to utilize some mirrors that were left in the space to bounce around light, and also to shoot in and shoot through to make the area look a little bigger. The design of this place was going for something luxurious, and typically with luxurious things, the colors and fabrics tend to be richer. Whether they're dark burgundies, emerald greens, or royal blues, these are things we had to deal with in this tiny space. Because these fabrics were darker and richer, they made the place seem darker and smaller. So we had to open up more windows, again, use those mirrors to bounce around light. And if we don't have enough access to natural light, if you have a source like we did, just one more light, just bring that in to the shot, and that would make a world of a difference. It might give you more dramatic shots, or just might give you more even light. Depends on how you want to open that space up. in hindsight, if you are working with a liquor brand and you want to get that pour shot, but the brand sent you a collectible bottle, ask for 2, or 1 that you can pour and 1 that you can save. Alright, so this shot is dope because it's a mirror here, and I got 2 gaves in here from this angle, so I might see something like this when I shoot, but for this one shot I'm going to be outside of this door. There's light behind Gabe and there's light behind me, so this should be pretty even, and there's a mirror right here to bounce around in this bright white room, so stay tuned. Alright, we're done. That shoot was pretty rushed, but hey, you got to be able to work in those conditions. But we got it in. We got some shots. We got some good shots. I feel like I can't wait to go home and edit these joints. The last thing I'll say is, after every shoot, evaluate the shots you got and what were the things that determined you getting those shots. Did you get there on time? Did you use the right equipment? How was your rapport with the model and the team? All of these things can contribute to how well your finished product comes out. So to wrap this up, before you grab your camera to aimlessly shoot some cool subject, consider the 5 W's and an H and apply it to your next shoot. Hopefully, it'll help you organize your thoughts. Thanks for watching this video. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell for more videos like this. Don't forget to check out sumsbrand.com, my online store for original art, graphic tees, and prints, and photos. Right now, there's a limited run of photos on the site from the Combat Jack Show series. Yes, I'm working on a book, but right now you can check out some of the limited run prints and support the project that way. So check out sumsbrand.com and use the discount code SUMS for your 10% discount on everything on the entire site. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
In a quarter mile, merge onto US 9 South.